I wanted to ask about how the market would look like, but you answered already. So, Codruța, would you like to add something to this?
Yeah, I think I would. I think it will be interesting to see how these trends are affecting our corporate companies, because this is the subject of.
What are the
consequences? Yeah. And I think that all the corporate travelers or travel arrangers should pay more attention to flexible booking policies, to refund policies with reduced or no penalties for cancellations, or better customer support. These are kind of basic expectations for the travelers, for the passenger traveling after COVID-19, because we have so many changes all the time, and I think the entire industry is coping and supporting this, the hotels, the airlines, and this is kind of mandatory.
Yeah.
It's a basic request for everyone. And then we saw with our clients, and we advise them, all of them, to pay attention to travel insurances, because travel insurances are now more important than ever. If during the last years travel insurances were kind of add-ons, well, now I think that no one should leave the country without to have this insurance, and the policies evolved so much in so many directions, and it's it's offering kind of safety and security.
That's another interesting thing I'm always thinking about. Like, you have this 40% of people who've been vaccinated or will be vaccinated shortly. I mean, it's not a matter of when anymore. It's going to happen. Then you have this other 20-30% who are diehard against vaccinations. You can't change the anti-vaxxers, let's say. Then you have this 20-30% in the middle who are like, I'm going to wait and see. You be the guinea pig. Let's see if you're going to have 2 heads and 3 eyes, and we'll wait a while. But I think they'll come on board more rapidly when, for example, airlines make it a mandate that you have to have vaccinations, or getting a PCR every time you travel is not going to be effective, or it could be costly, or it's a headache. Or maybe will destinations require it? Or governments say, this is the way it moves forward. So I'm curious, where's the impetus going to come from? Even companies, like coming back to work, is that going to be sort of something like, you can work from remotely, but if you want to come back, you got to get vaccinated? Or, and then there's the personal preference, do I get vaccinated? So that's going to be interesting how it's going to play out, and corporates have to adjust their strategy and their travel policy accordingly.
Yeah, there are many things that are affecting the corporate business travel. Another thing, I think it's you are talking again about mobility, because we have so many people working from anywhere. This is a disruptive factor that will potentially blur out, I think, permanently the lines between business and leisure travel. So the HR managers should be really prepared with procedures and everything. Taking consideration, as I mentioned before, that 1 billion of youngsters will be nomads soon, very